Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Today we're exploring how art galleries are using some really innovative communication strategies to boost engagement.
And the best part is these aren't just for the art world.
Yeah, exactly, like anyone can use them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be taking a look at a guide written by a marketing pro with over 20 years of experience.
So we're talking about tried and true strategies here.
Exactly. We're going to uncover practical tips and real-world examples and, get into all sorts of cool stuff like digital storytelling,
Social media.
community partnerships.
As a name, AR and VR.
I know, it's going to be fascinating.
Yeah.
So let's dive right in.
Let's do it.
First up, digital storytelling.
Oh, okay.
This guide uses the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art as like a prime example.
SFOMA.
Yeah, SF MoMA. They've gone all in on digital, website, social media, behind-the-scenes videos,
Yeah.
artist interviews, online exhibitions, like the whole shebang.
They're really setting the bar high.
I know, and they're making art accessible to people who may not be able to physically visit the museum.
Yeah, that's such an important point.
And, they do it in such a compelling way.
Definitely not just dry facts and figures.
Right. It's like they're weaving these narratives that really connect you with the art.
Yeah, you feel like you're part of the story.
And, this applies to way more than just galleries.
Oh, absolutely.
Imagine you're a photographer sharing your work online.
Okay.
Instead of just posting the photo, what if you add a video? Talking about the inspiration behind it, the challenges you faced,
I like that.
the story you're trying to tell.
Yeah, you're bringing people into your creative process.
Exactly. And suddenly people aren't just looking at your work, they're feeling it.
They're connecting with you on a deeper level.
That's it.
That's powerful.
All right, next up, social media engagement.
Okay, this is a big one.
Huge. The guide showcases the Whitney Museum of American Art as, kind of like a masterclass in using platforms like Instagram.
They do a great job.
Oh, you see these captivating images of the artwork, beautiful captions, stories that give you a sneak peek behind the scenes.
It's like you're getting a VIP pass to the museum.
I know. And the key here is they're not just like, broadcasting information.
Right. It's not a one-way street.
They're engaging with their audience.
Yeah, asking questions, responding to comments, running polls.
Creating a community around their content.
And that's how you build a loyal following.
Absolutely. And this is something anyone can learn from.
You sure?
Think about your audience.
Okay.
What do they enjoy? What gets them talking? What sparks a conversation? Maybe it's a behind-the-scenes look at your process or a poll asking for feedback. It's about making it a two-way street.
Engagement is key.
It is, and it builds relationships.
Exactly.
Okay, moving on to community partnerships.
All right, love this one.
Me too.
Yeah.
The guide highlights the Art Institute of Chicago.
One of my favorites.
They've partnered with local schools. They have programs that involve students in like the art making process.
That's awesome.
I know, and they even exhibit student artwork in the gallery.
Wow. So inspiring for those students.
It is, and it's a win-win for everyone.
How so?
Well, the gallery connects with a younger audience.
Right. Cultivating the next generation of art lovers.
And the students get this amazing opportunity to engage with art in a hands-on way and see their work showcased, in a prestigious institution.
Talk about a confidence booster.
I know, and this idea goes beyond the art world.
Oh, definitely.
Think about collaborations, finding shared goals with other people or organizations.
Okay.
It expands your reach, brings new perspectives, and ultimately everyone benefits.
It's like the saying goes, two heads are better than one.
Exactly. All right, are you ready for some tech talk?
Always.
I knew you'd say that this guide dives into innovative technology integration.
Ooh, the future of engagement.
And they point to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art as a pioneer.
LACMA.
Yes, LACMA. They've implemented augmented reality experiences.
Oh, wow, that's cutting edge.
Visitors can use their smartphones to see extra information, interactive elements, and even hidden details in the artwork.
That's so cool.
It is. It's like having a secret decoder ring for the art world.
I love that analogy.
And it makes art more accessible and engaging, especially for younger audiences.
Definitely. They're so tech savvy.
It makes you think about how technology is changing how we experience everything these days.
It really is transforming our world.
For sure. All right, let's focus on targeted audience engagement for a minute.
Okay, sounds interesting.
The Museum of Contemporary Art Chicago is featured here.
The MCA.
Yes, the MCA, they understand that a one-size-fits-all approach doesn't really work when it comes to connecting with people.
Makes sense.
So they've created specific programs and events tailored to different demographics.
Like what?
Well, they have LGBTQ plus nights, family programming events that cater to specific interests.
So everyone feels welcome and represented.
Exactly. It shows that you're not just trying to attract anyone, you're trying to connect with the right people.
The people who will genuinely resonate with your message.
Precisely. And this applies to any type of communication.
Just art.
Right? Whether you're running a business, giving a presentation, or even just writing an email.
Knowing your audience is key.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about storytelling through exhibitions.
Oh, I love a good story.
Me too. The Guggenheim Museum is a master at this.
They are.
They curate exhibitions that tell compelling narratives or explore thought-provoking themes.
Like taking you on a journey.
Exactly. For example, their exhibition, Art in China, after 1989. Theater of the World wasn't just a random collection of art.
It had a purpose.
It was a carefully curated story about a specific time and place, a story that connected with global issues.
Powerful stuff.
And it makes the art more meaningful and memorable.
When you have a narrative, it helps people understand the art on a deeper level.
And leaves a lasting impression.
Definitely.
Think about how you can use storytelling in your own life.
Okay.
Maybe you're presenting a project at work.
Okay.
Instead of just listing bullet points, what if you frame it as a story with a beginning, middle, and end?
Ooh, that's engaging.
Right, it would instantly become more compelling and impactful.
The power of storytelling.
Okay, moving on to educational programs.
Love this.
The Philadelphia Museum of Art stands out here.
They do.
They offer a wide range of workshops, lectures, guided tours, catering to different interests and skill levels.
Something for everyone.
Exactly. They have family art-making workshops, deep dives into specific artists or movements, you name it.
They're fostering a love of learning.
And it's not just about art. It's about seeking out knowledge in all areas of life.
Lifelong learning.
Yes, and it deepens our appreciation for everything.
I agree.
Finally, let's talk about strategic branding and messaging.
All right, this is important.
The guide uses the Tate Modern in London as an example.
Tate.
Yeah, they've built a strong brand identity with clear messaging that emphasizes accessibility and contemporary art.
Makes sense.
Their marketing materials, their website, social media, everything is consistent with that brand.
So they're recognizable.
Exactly, and it builds trust with their audience.
It's all about consistency.
Think about your own personal brand,
Okay.
how you present yourself to the world. Are you clear about your values, your skills, your goals?
It's a good question.
Are you communicating them consistently across all platforms?
Food for thought.
It's about crafting an authentic and consistent presence that reflects who you are and what you stand for.
So true.
Wow, we covered a lot of ground there.
We did, didn't we?
It's amazing to see how the art world is kind of leading the way in communication and engagement.
It is, and what's really cool is how these strategies can be applied to so many different fields.
Exactly.
You don't have to be an art gallery to benefit from these ideas.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
all about connecting with your audience,
Yeah.
crafting compelling narratives, and,
Yeah.
using all the tools you have to make your message stand out.
And let's not forget about innovation.
Right.
Art world is constantly pushing boundaries, trying new things.
That's so true.
And that's a spirit we can all embrace.
Okay, let's do a quick recap,
Sounds good.
just to make sure we really absorb all these gems.
Yeah, let's solidify it.
All right, so we started with digital storytelling.
Right.
And how SF MoMA uses multimedia to bring their collection to life online, creating these immersive experiences that you can enjoy from anywhere in the world.
It's like bringing the museum to you.
I know. Then we explored social media engagement with the Whitney Museum.
Yes.
They showed us the power of interaction, community building, and content that sparks conversation.
Building those connections is so important.
It is.
It creates a sense of belonging.
Next, we dove into community partnerships with the Art Institute of Chicago, showcasing how collaborations can benefit everyone involved.
A win-win.
Totally. Then we explored innovative technology integration with LACMA.
Right. They're augmented reality experiences.
Yes.
So cool.
Using technology to deepen engagement and make art more accessible.
Technology can really enhance the art experience.
I agree. Then we discussed targeted audience engagement with the Museum of Contemporary Art Chicago,
Yes.
highlighting how crucial it is to understand your audience and cater to their specific needs and interests.
No more one-size-fits-all approaches.
Right, it's about creating a personalized experience.
Exactly.
We then explored storytelling through exhibitions with the Guggenheim,
Ah, yes, the power of narrative.
showing how stories and themes can make art more meaningful and memorable.
It's like weaving a tapestry of meaning.
I love that analogy. And lastly, we looked at educational programs at the Philadelphia Museum of Art, emphasizing the importance of lifelong learning and expanding our knowledge.
Never stop learning.
Exactly. So what stood out to you the most from all of this?
That's a tough one.
I know, right? There's so much good stuff.
There is. I think what really impressed me is how these galleries are so willing to experiment.
Yeah.
Like, they're not afraid to try new things and see what works.
And they're so good at adapting these strategies to their own unique situations.
Exactly. Like, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
Right. It's about taking the core principles and making them your own.
So let's flip the script for a second.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Think about a recent communication experience you had.
Okay.
Maybe it was a presentation or an email or even just a conversation with a friend.
Okay.
And think about something you wish you had done differently.
Oh, like a communication do-over.
Exactly.
I like it.
Now imagine you could go back and use some of the strategies we talked about today.
Ooh, interesting.
Could you have used digital storytelling to make your message more engaging?
Yeah.
Could you have sparked a conversation instead of just delivering information?
Right. Or maybe partnered with someone to expand your reach
Exactly.
or tailored your message to better resonate with your audience.
See, the possibilities are endless.
They are?
And that's what's so exciting about all of this.
It's empowering.
It is. These strategies are tools that anyone can use.
So I have a challenge for our listeners.
Okay, I love a good challenge.
Think of one communication experience you wish you could do over.
All right.
Now look back at all the examples we discussed today and ask yourself, how could I have used one of these strategies to make that experience more engaging, more impactful, more memorable?
I love it.
It's all about taking these ideas and putting them into practice.
And don't be afraid to get creative.
Experiment. Have fun with it.
Exactly.
Well, this deep dive has been a blast.
It has.
And I hope you all are leaving feeling inspired and ready to take your communication skills to the next level.
To new heights.
Remember, you have the power to create masterpieces of communication.
You do.
Thanks for joining us. And until next time, keep those creative